It's my assignment to show you the progress that I've made, that God did.
What's goody? 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 What's goody, y'all? Okay, you already know the vibes. That you catching it from this part, you catching a replay, baby. But ain't nothing wrong with the replay. It just means I'm not live no more. But as you know, you can go right to YouTube and go to that channel and click, comment, like, subscribe, and you can see these videos at any time, okay? So how y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling today? I said, let me jump on here because I haven't been on in a couple of days, and I'm gonna get into that. Let me invite some people. I am on actually 3 platforms. So you get to choose what platform you want to watch me on. I got Facebook over here, I got Instagram over here, and I got YouTube right in the middle. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's goody, yuddy, 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 yuddy? It is Winning Wednesday, right? Give me some hearts if it's Wednesday, y'all. I've been lost in a week since, listen, I've been lost in a week since the new year done came in, okay? But yes, yes, yes. Let me get some people up in here real quick. Give me 1 second because everybody be like, you don't never tell me when you're going live. When do you go live? I'm like, turn your notifications on, okay? Turn your notifications on. But yes, so I've been doing the Daniel Fast. What's good, Instagram? I've been doing the Daniel Fast, and I've actually let me do this first. You know you can't chew gum and tie your shoe at the same time. While I'm doing this, y'all go ahead and share, tag, and invite somebody up in here that need a good word, that need to hear something real quick. You know what I'm saying? That need to know that you're not in this fight alone, okay? You are strong, you are able, you are capable. Just get somebody in here that need to hear some self-empowerment, okay? Here's some affirmations. Y'all go ahead and share, tag, and invite. Get some folk up in here. Let them know, hey, it's a positive vibe going on. It's a positive vibe going on. What's up, YouTube? I'm on 3 platforms, so please, 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 please bear with me. What's good, Hood? What's good, Black Phoenix? What's good? Yes, let me get a couple of more people up in here. But remember to turn on y'all notifications because I'm human. Are you human? I am human. Okay. So I am still in the process. All right. Because everybody like to come to this social media world acting like they perfect. That's not me. Okay. So you want some realness, always tune in, tune in, tune in. Okay. What's goody, y'all? What's goody? What's goody, Bryant? What's goody, Bryant? What you said? I hope you don't let me tag her. He hope I don't let my mama come up in here. Listen, he always always bothering. She coming up in here, okay? She coming up in here, right? But yes, I am human. So I am still trying to kind of streamline everything. If anybody else is going through that, let me get some hearts. If y'all feeling a little chaotic, y'all feeling like, am I on the right track? Come on, let me get some hearts. Let me get some ones in the comment, okay? Because you are the chosen one. If you feel you the chosen one, let me get a 1 in the comment, all right? So I'm still streamlining life. Just because the year started over doesn't mean that everything just falls into place. And I think we get that misconstrued sometimes, okay? We think new year, new me. I don't got to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Everything is just going to flip over for me. And no, it is not like that. Everybody like to come up here. Well, not everybody. A lot of people like to come up here and portray like they perfect. Like everything is so fly. Everything is so fine. And I'm just living the life and give me my glass. No, sometimes we actually have some issues that's going on, you know, that we can't seem to streamline things. Okay. So I'm here to tell y'all it's okay. It's all right. Hey, Instagram. Okay. Y'all remember to go to my YouTube as well and subscribe and share and comment. Okay. I'm going to be coming on YouTube, but I mean on Instagram, but I need y'all to come on over to YouTube. Okay. Because that's where the broader audience is at. All right. We want to get this word out to the masses. All right. I just want to let y'all know, listen, it's all right to take a breather. It's all right to take a little break. It's all right to say, listen, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. Let me take a little break because what I find myself doing sometimes is just keep running the race, keep running the race, keep running the race, keep running the race. And what happens is you do get tired. You do get exhausted. And once your body goes down, it's heck getting it back up. It's heck getting it back up. You know, you got to start from the bottom. That's just like with any business or any goals or anything like that. What's good, Alan? What's good with you? Yes, that's what any goals that you have. If you lose that momentum, you will have to start back from the beginning. You have to start from the start. That's what any goals, any jobs, any relationships, anything like that. If you lose that momentum, oh, when you get back, it's just like day one. You can't pick back up from where you was at. So with the year going out, the way it went out, everybody kind of woke up on January 1st, like new year, new me, and expected something different, but wasn't putting anything different out there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we definitely have to, be accountable of our feelings, our emotions, and know when we actually need to take a rest. Okay. Rest is not a bad thing. Rest is not, oh, you laying down. You must be, oh, what about your goal? What about this? Don't beat yourself up. Okay. Don't beat yourself up. Just take the time. Now, what got me thinking like this? A lot of things got me thinking like this. Well, I'm actually on a Daniel fast. So if you don't know what the Daniel fast is, definitely check my page. What it is a fast, a 21-day fast, and it's basically a plant-based diet, so not raw fruits and vegetables, but just fruits, vegetables, and water. But the thing is, during the Daniel fast, it's the most important thing is getting closer to God, getting your connection closer to God, getting your mind clear, shutting out the world, you know what I'm saying, and just be one in tune with yourself, finding out the things that you like, finding out the things that make you happy, finding out the things that can make you grow. So it's only day 3 on this fast, but I have done this fast many, 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 many times. Okay. And each time I get better. So this time around, what I did was I said, let me help some folk out that either has only done this for the first time, or they only did the Daniel fast. They never completed. So what I did was I created a meal plan, and I also went live. Y'all can check my YouTube video. It's up on there as well. I went live, showing how you can be creative. Once I did that, I was getting, my inbox was flooding with people saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I never thought of this. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought about it. I said, well, dang, how did I think about this? You know what I'm saying? Of course, God gave me the wisdom, but how did I think about this? And it's 8 years of doing a Daniel fast. Thank you, Facebook, for the memories. So I could trail myself back. I could trail my progress. Okay. But it's 8 years of doing a Daniel fast, of getting better and getting bigger and getting more creative and hearing more from God. I never was looking at labels and things like that in the back of foods and stuff like that. But once, my mom felt ill, when she felt ill, it was like, listen, you got to do something. These doctors just want to give you pill after pill after pill after pill. And what that does, it breaks down your organs. It tricks your mind. It changes your DNA. So I said, it got to be a better way to that. And I started diving into foods and what's in foods. Okay. So day 3 on the Daniel fast has me very clear. You know what I'm saying? It has me mixed up in a lot of emotions. If you've been feeling emotional lately, let me see some 7s in the comment. If you feeling like me and you just feel like everything either makes you super mad or super sad, let me get some 7s in the comments, because that's basically where I've been at. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Sunny? What's good? Thank you for coming through and showing some love. All right. Yeah. So that's where I've been at. And I had to realize it's not me. It is the shift. Okay. It is the shift. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and share, tag, and invite. Get some people in here for this positive word. Okay. It is Winning Wednesday. Y'all still haven't confirmed. Is it Wednesday? I don't know. Cause I've been kind of, lost in my own thing. Okay. And especially when you fasten and you getting yourself away from the world and things from the world, you kind of get lost in time. You get lost in a calendar. You just get lost. You just keep going on your path, So I realized that, lately it has been a little emotional, things either make me super mad or makes me super sad. And I'm like, we got to deal with this. You know what I'm saying? We got to deal with this. You can't be just walking around, being all emotional and stuff and wearing your heart on your sleeve. And then you can't go and close yourself off, because that's what a lot of us do. When we get emotional and we feel some kind of way, we just be quiet. We don't discuss it. We don't communicate. We just close it off. We close ourselves off. We do something else. And that becomes a suppressed emotional, factor that becomes a part of your life, So what I've been doing as well, What I've been doing as well is I've been trying to read more. So, of course, I increase my prayer time during the Daniel fast. If you are interested in the meal plan, go ahead and you can click the link, or you can go to my YouTube or contact me any kind of way. I'll get that out to you. They're only $10, and I'm telling you, it's going to help your journey like no other, whether you are on the fast or if you just looking to kind of get your health back on track. All right. So definitely hit me up for that. But what I have been doing is increasing my prayer time. I also been increasing my reading time. As you guys know, I cheat. I don't read books like that. I do Audible, okay? But I still get the information, okay? And mainly why I do Audible is because I really haven't set time aside for me to sit and actually focus on a book. And even when I do, I notice that my mind kind of wanders. I think I'm more like a conversationalist. I like to have a conversation rather than like texting and reading and stuff like that. It's important to read now. Don't do that. It's important to read, but when it's stuff like that, when it's books and things like that that I want to know more about, I rather listen to it because I connect to the person's energy. I connect to their voice. I connect to the things that they're saying. You know what I'm saying? It grabs me more than me having to actually make the person's voice when I'm reading or imagine what their voice would be when I'm reading. So I like Audible. So if you are on my social media, which you are, because you here. Hey, Nikki. Yes. If you seen my last post, I actually started DMX book. Now I had DMX book for a minute. What I do is when I'm doing Audible books, I just finished April Mason book, which is phenomenal, ladies. Okay. And men, if you want a couple of secrets about women, I suggest you read that book as well. Okay. But I just finished April Mason, and DMX had popped up not too long ago, but it's like 10 hours long. So I like to do the short books, of course, because it's convenient. You know, come on, let's be real. All right, let's be real. I'm tired of these people coming up here acting like they perfect. Oh, I do this, I do that, and all Zen and all this other stuff. Listen, I'm a real person. I'm a human. I'm a human. Are you a human? If you're a human, let me get some hearts. Okay. Let me get some hearts. All right. But I'm human. So in my day, I'm trying to fit it in. That's the more convenient way to me. So I didn't start X book. So I started his book today, and it was just like mind blowing. As long as we've known X, okay. And excuse me 1 minute, just a little vitamin break. I forgot. My brain got a little foggy. I said, what happened? What happened? Did you get your vitamins in? Did you get your vitamins in? Listen, it's a must. This is why most people don't feel good. This is why most people feel tired. This is why most people don't complete their goals, because they don't feel fulfill or refuel their body. We burn a lot of energy during the day, whether it's through people, whether it's physically working. We burn a lot of energy throughout the day. Okay. You got to stay stocked up on your products. When I'm not feeling right, I know that it's something that I'm doing either with my food, I'm eating crazy, or I'm not getting enough good stuff. Yes. Hey, Keith, how you doing? Yes, Nikki, you better come on and get your products, girl. I'm stocked and loaded, but my website always stocked and loaded too. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Just that quick. Okay. Get your vitamins in. All right. So I started, as long as we've known X, I never really knew his story. I knew his story from like an adult going older, but I didn't know like his childhood story. So just the past couple of days I've been listening to it, and his childhood was crazy. It really was crazy. And I think about all the children that could be going through households like that, okay? Because a lot of people suffer in silence, whether it's their finances, whether it's their health, whether it's their mental health. They suffer in silence. They don't know how to come out and say, listen, I'm struggling with this. Like I came on today and say, y'all, it's the top of the year, but I'm still getting things together. I'm still struggling to make everything streamlined. I want everything to be, boom, bap, boop. But what I'm starting to realize is that sometimes it's just not going to work out like that. Okay. Sometimes it's not going to work out like that. You just got to go with the flow and lean on God. So that's what I've been doing, is trying to lean on God, but at the same time, gain some understanding. You know what I'm saying? Gain some understanding. All right. So I'm reading his book, and it's like really like, wow, the things you hear that happened to him, and what, led down his road. It started, making me realize the way that you're molding your children is the adult that they become. So when you encounter people who are super depressed, when you encounter people that have anxiety like crazy, when you encounter people that are super aggressive, okay? Somebody don't know I'm on live. Somebody don't know I'm on live. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I don't like it because it's my sister. It's my sister. But when you meet somebody that is super aggressive, when you meet somebody that's super, super attached, like almost obsessive, you got to sit back and think, where did this come from? You got to sit back and observe, what causes this action. So what it did for me was it made me look within. Okay, because we can't keep pointing fingers at everybody saying what you did, look how you do, listen what you said, and da da da. All of this comes from hurt, from experience, from past experience. All of this comes from hurt, from past experience. Okay, so what you got to do is you definitely have to stay tapped into yourself, because people are going to act out and you're not going to understand why, but it might not be for you to understand why. As the helper, I always try to help and, be there and offer and things like that. But I have to realize that some things just got to play out the way it's going to play out. That person got to realize, you know what, I'm really tripping. Let me get a hold of some of these things, because sometimes those past experience get so suppressed far back in your mind that you forget that you lashing out at people, and mostly it be the people that you love. You know what I'm saying? So in order for me to not do that, I had to understand like where I came from, what my upbringing is, and what I've been through in life from child through today. You know what I'm saying? And I had to forgive myself. Forgive yourself for blaming yourself. Forgive yourself for the guilt. Forgive yourself for all the things that people done to you. They know not. They don't know better. They don't know better that you God's child. Okay. I had to do that myself. So after I was listening to X, story, because I was like, man, if you seen my post this morning, it had me a little emotional, because I said, X was really, as far as music, like he's one of my favorite artists. I can definitely say that, if not my favorite. I know I say like Biggie and Tupac is my favorite. That's only because, you know, they're not here, and that was a big impact when they passed. You know what I'm saying? But when you get into like what the music did for you, what it carried you through, that's when you come to have a favorite artist. So it made me start thinking, and what I did was I posted this morning about a fun fact about me. Okay, so a fun fact about me is that I always used to think, as a, coming up young, when X came out, I don't know, I think I probably was like 20 something. I don't really think the first album I had my first child yet, so I might have been like 19 or 18, but I always felt like I had a connection to him because of our last name. You know what I'm saying? It might sound silly to you, but this is my stuff. This is my story right now. Okay, it's my story. All right, but I always felt like we was some kind of connected, like cousins or siblings or something like that, because we had the same last name. And also because he resembled my dad. My dad has these high, cheekbones. He's real dark chocolate. You know what I'm saying? He's, most of his life, I think he was slim and he was pretty short, but he just reminded me, the face reminded me of him. And then how X used to just pour his pain out on his music. I mean, when he poured his pain out, it helped me to grow even better, because I'm like, wow, if this man is going through this, I could get through anything. You mean to tell me he's sleeping with dogs, he's sleeping outside, he robbing people, he doing this? I don't gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? But I always felt the connection to him because of that. You know what I'm saying? But I really appreciated X and his music because it got me through hard times, So it got me a little in my feelings. Good morning, Janera. Good morning. It got me a little bit in my feelings. And I said, you know what? We got to learn how to turn these things around. When you wake up in the morning and you feeling like, oh, this not the day. You know what I'm saying? This not, I'm just not gonna, I don't feel like getting out of bed, or I don't feel like going to work, or I don't feel like making no phone calls. Because listen, I'm human. I do it too. Just because I enjoy teaching people and I enjoy communicating with people, I don't always want to get up and do it. Okay. And that's what you got to give yourself grace, guys. We be pushing ourselves super hard while the whole other world is pushing us even harder. Okay. So you got to give yourself grace. Sometimes I don't feel like talking to nobody. Sometimes I turn my phone on do not disturb or whatever, just so I could get a mental peace. Okay. So the last 2 days, God has had me up. at crazy times. God has had me up between midnight and 6, and that's really my pastor told me that's the hours God is really working. I'm saying that's the hours that God is really working. So I'm like, yo, yesterday I stayed up for 22 hours. I didn't know how I did it, but it was because you're looking for something. You are seeking, your mind is seeking something, it's seeking peace. Okay, so you have to learn to give yourself a little bit of grace. All right, yes, love his music, love his music. So what I did, I said, you know what, I said, I don't even be listening to music no more unless I'm like on Hood channel. Y'all on YouTube, y'all go ahead and subscribe. These are my family though, but if you're not subscribed to anybody in here, definitely go ahead and subscribe. But unless I'm on Hood or Nate or any of the other ones that play the music and stuff like that, I really have not worked music back into my schedule. And I said, you know what? I need that. I need to add the music back into it, because I know a lot of people saying, cancel murder music and stuff like that. And I'm with them. I'm with the movement. But I had to think that same music is what got me through my struggles. X ain't make me go rob nobody. X might have made me cuss some folk out, but he make me go rob nobody, because you have to have your mind tight. You can't say hip hop gonna make you feel violent and all this other stuff. No. Hip hop healed us. If you from the hood and you from the struggle, hip hop is just the story of what's going on outside. You know what I'm saying? And so shutting that out kind of, shut out my emotions, because when I start thinking about certain songs, it starts bringing some kind of energy. So this was the first one. We ain't gonna go too hard because I just got out of Facebook jail. When I played this one right here, yeah, come on. Yeah, y'all remember this one? Y'all remember that one? So some people will listen to that and be like, oh, that song was all about just robbing and stuff like that. That wasn't about no positivity or nothing like that. But when I hear that beat, ooh, come on. Hey. Come on. This is my part right here. There we go. Think death is wrong. Hey, what's up, y'all? My nigga, this is the part right here. Then we gonna cut it off. But if it causing me to force my way in the door, hey, that part right there. When you hear that, that is what motivates me. If it causing me to force my way in the door, come on. That's that motivation. You got to stop, categorizing things, and we got to stop categorizing things as negative and find the beauty in the pain. You got to find a beauty in the pain, and that's what X taught us what to do, okay? That's what X taught us to do. As I'm going through his catalog, I'm like, yo, I miss that feeling. Because that motivation right there is what everybody needs. Whatever goal you going after, if it causing me to force my way in the door, you ain't stopping me. That's the plain and simple message. You ain't stopping me. I ain't saying I'm going out here and I'm snatching dishes out your kitchen. Shout out the freeway. You know what I'm saying? But it's the energy. It's when I was there in them dark times. It's what got me out that hole. It's what got me out what he said, if it's dreams or nightmares. I don't even know if it's dreams or nightmares. When you so, caught up in your own mind, in your own darkness, it's hard to see your way out of that. Sometimes you got to revisit that music. Sometimes you got to say, well, Lord, what they do? You know what I'm saying? Listen, it's time to listen. It's Winning Wednesdays. I forgot, y'all. It's Winning Wednesdays. Let me get some hearts in the comments. Let me get some hearts real quick. If y'all feeling me and feel what I'm saying about X, okay? Sometimes you gotta meet that pain. And that's what it's telling me on this Daniel fast. It's getting my mind clear. It's getting my emotions clear. So earlier I asked you if you feeling super anxious, if you feeling like either super sad or super, super angry, don't worry. It's part of the process. What you got to do is tap into that anger. What you got to do is tap into why you feeling like that. Tap into that energy. Tap into it and say, where is this coming from? So as I started thinking about my dad, you know what I'm saying? It brought it back. Like I was listening to X and it started bringing me back to my dad. And so that's what I put on a fun fact. Hey Renata, I put on my fun fact on social media. I hadn't seen my dad. I saw my dad like when I was after I was 5 or 8 or something like that. I didn't see him again until I was 17. I'm 44. I have not spoken to him since I was 17. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the emotions was suppressed. Like I suppressed the fact that my dad abandoned me. You know what I'm saying? I could never think about abandoning my kids. It's just it's mind blowing to me. Like as much as they get on my nerves, as much as they talk back, as much as they got that attitude, and stuff like that, I could never think about leaving my kids. So it did something to me. But when I put that song on, it reminded me, you made it. You made it. Your kids ain't thinking how you was thinking when you was little. Your kids ain't thinking, oh, what about this and what about, oh man, what about, well, maybe, No, they thinking straight. They thinking strong. They know who they are because you know who you are. So them struggles that you went through, them dark times, them hard times, yeah, cry it out if you got to. I got on the phone with my mother. She was like, oh, what was you thinking about your dad? And I just started, I haven't cried over him in years. I didn't cry, just to let y'all know. Okay, I didn't cry. But my throat did get a little, get a little funny. You know what I'm saying? But I had to sit and think, you know what? I made it. God pulled me through. God put me through. So what lessons is that he pulled you through? What did you get out of that? What are you supposed to use that pain for and apply to now in order to succeed? That's what it made me feel like. Let me get some hearts up in here. It's winning Wednesdays. You ain't got no choice to win. It's a little heavy today, but listen, we're gonna bring you back up. We're gonna bring you back up. Yes, Nikki, I could definitely relate to the abandonment stage of my dad, and I will never leave my kids. This is what I'm saying. God put you through the test. God put you through the mud. I used to say, God dragged me through the mud. He would drag me through the mud. And those are the toughest tests. But what it was it was your conditioning phase. You had to be made stronger. You had to be made wiser. And the only way that you could get that is through experience. So what I need us to do is stop downplaying what happened to us and begin to deal with it. That is what healing is. A lot of people throw this word healing around and they ain't healing. They ain't healing. They spewing all they negativity and they pain and they hurt. You did this to me. You did that to me, but they not healing. So once something attacks me like that, what I have to do is say, Tori, why you feeling like that? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? What haven't you dealt with yet? Because from 17 to 44, I won't say 17, but mostly after 17, after I didn't hear from him no more, it was just like, okay, X ain't got no daddy. I ain't got no daddy. Whoever else, saying they don't know their father, oh, well, that's normal. It's not normal. And it's not normal to feel like you can move forward without dealing with these traumas. X was abused so bad, so bad. He was abused as a child. I mean, hit with bats and all. Y'all got to read that book. Read that book. Hey, Saraya. Yes, read that book because it'll make you see that maybe if he dealt with some of that trauma, because it ain't his fault, but maybe if he dealt with some of that trauma, what we tend to do is we use coping mechanisms. We use drinking. We use smoking. We use sexual, behavior and stuff like that as coping mechanisms so we can forget what happened. But what we need to start doing is dealing with these issues. That way we don't repeat them again. I can't help to think, but you guys that don't know me, I'm in Virginia. I can't help to think. And my family always called me the devil's advocate because listen, this is why I would have never became a great lawyer because I always look at the underdog first. Like, no, they didn't do that. How you know they did that? Who said they did that? How you know what they did? That's always me. So with the school shooting situation, and I give all praise to the teacher. I give all prayers to the teacher. I hope I don't, Lord, please don't let me sound insensitive. Insensitive, please, Lord, just think through my mouth and speak through my mind. Think through my mind and speak through my mouth. I don't want to sound insensitive, okay? And I pray that the teacher made it and she has a good recovery, as it sounds like she is. But I couldn't help to think about the child, 6 years old, shooting a teacher. I couldn't help to think about what has that child seen. What traumas has that child gone through? I couldn't help it, y'all. I kept saying, I wish somebody, because it's around my neighborhood. So I know whoever child it is, I know their mama. I know. And I know they probably, they're probably embarrassed. I would be too. I would be sad. I would be embarrassed. But I couldn't help to think about what did that child see to make them think that that was okay. I also couldn't think about how the teacher made them feel. Okay? Because a lot of these teachers, listen, they overworked and underpaid. They stressed out. A lot of them are young, just out of college, ain't got no experience and don't have no experience with our children. They don't have no experience about what we go through, what's going on in our mind, what we see on an everyday basis in our own house. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't think but to think about what this child has witnessed in their life. What traumas are they carrying over? What's happening in that school? Why nobody seen that first? And as from my understanding, it was a altercation. We need some more details, and I ain't gonna get too deep on it because I know feelings are still high, and I don't want to disrespect the family. I don't want to disrespect that. But as a person, I had to think. Sometimes these kids is brought up like this, and they become adults that's just can't cope with life because of what they seen. Just because you see a mother walking out every day, oh, she go to work every day. She don't miss a day. She take care of them kids. They dress to head to toe. But when them doors close, and don't nobody see what's going on, listen, you start raising a different type of adult. You know what I'm saying? So as an adult, when you find out, hey, I've been exposed to things that maybe wasn't so good for me, what we have to do is we now have to try to fix ourselves. We now have to try to fix ourselves. Yes, Nikki said people try to think these kids don't have feelings. They have big feelings. Listen, I went to my nephew game today. Shout out to Saya on Fire. I just named him that. Okay. Saya on Fire. I just named him that. And this is his second season playing basketball. He's 4 years old. The first season, he of course he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm doing good. He don't know how to deal with kids. It was just, so he kept saying, Auntie, you gonna come to my practice with me? You gonna come to my practice? I said, yeah, I'll come to your practice. So finally I got the opportunity to go last night. You know what he doing? He dribbling. He dribbling. Every time he dribble, he looking back. He looking back. What he looking for? He looking to make sure we watching him and we giving him thumbs up and we go, go, go. This practice. This not even no game. Go, 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 go. And I'm telling you, did so good. You did. That man walked out there, and I call him a man because he is a man. That man walked out there with his chest up. Yes, Auntie. Yes, I did that. I did. These kids need motivation. These kids don't need no jailhouse raising. Do this, do that. I command you. I demand you. These kids need love. But guess what? You can't get that love if it ain't in you. You can't get that love if you ain't loved. You can't get that love if you're not healed. So a lot of times what happened is that parents take that pain that they don't went through their childhood and through their younger time in life, and they spew it on their kids. They spew it on their kids. What do their kids do? They spew it on their students, on their classmates, because that's all they've been taught. So when I see a kid that's acting out, I immediately start looking at the household. I immediately start asking, what is that child seeing? Or even when I'm in a relationship with somebody, a friendship with somebody, and it's some kind of misunderstanding, I try to think about what did you go through? A lot of times it's broken homes. Like I said, like when my dad, he abandoned me. Thank God I had my mom, I had my grandma, and I had my grandfather. And they showed me so much love that his love didn't matter at the time because it was a band-aid over it. So as adults, we have to figure out our traumas and figure out what can we do to turn it around, because other than that, the only thing that we're going to be doing is keep spreading this around and around and around and around until you explode. So I think what happened with X was that basically all those traumas, and he told us all his traumas in his music. He told it all, and we ain't listening. We just So now when I listen to it with a different mind, it makes me say, wow, that was a cry for help. That was a cry for help. In his book, he talked about how he reached out to help for different adults. And you know what they did? It's going to be all right. Is it going to be all right? You know what I'm saying? So going forward, what I try to do, good morning, y'all. Good morning. I'm YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We all over the place. All right. Remember to share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. So as adults, what we got to do is we got to start recognizing these traumas. We all been through a lot of stuff. That's just a tip of the iceberg. That's something I could tell y'all. My dad abandoning me. That's something I could tell y'all without dropping a tear, because I'm so used to, my heart has grown cold over that situation. Okay, that my heart has grown cold over that situation. But I could tell y'all some stories that I have, me and you and everybody else boohooing up in here. We all been through something. What our job is to identify those traumas and turn them around. Because you can't have any healthy relationships, you can't have any healthy friendships, you can't have any healthy, connections with anybody, which hinders you from growing. You got to get in that mind. Got to get in that mindset. And yeah, I'm human. Like I keep saying, maybe if there are some things that I still have to deal with about my father abandoning me. Maybe that does affect relationships that I get into. Maybe that does affect how I see men. Maybe that does affect, how I carry myself, that I'm too independent. You know what I'm saying? That I'm an alpha female. These labels that they put on us. I'm sick of it. Because all we trying to do is survive. And everybody's looking at everybody else saying, oh, you're like this, you're like this. No, I'm me. I'm me. Because God made me this way. He gave me this journey. He told me to go down that path. You know what I'm saying? Even things that you wish never happened to you, it had to happen to you. Because that way, that test became your testimony to tell somebody on the other side of that door that you can move on. There is light at the end of the tunnel. But if you don't go through it, how you gonna tell somebody else to go through it? You know what I'm saying? So after that, I had to get into my groove or whatever. I said, you know what? One of my what do I do to get myself back up? You know what I'm saying? And one of my favorite songs was this. We're gonna play too much. We're gonna play too much. We're gonna play too much. Okay. You gotta have that song that gets you back up. And it could be hip hop, it could be R&B, it could be gospel, it could be anything that you need it to be. Anything. But this one right here, oh, this one say get your up now. Get up. Come on. Ayo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. Remind yourself, because you human. You gon' slip. You're imperfect. Nobody is totally perfect. You gon' slip. But it's how you react. How you get back up. When you fighting addiction, you fighting food addiction and drug addiction and alcohol addiction. How can you get back up when you slip? You get back up. Every day, God gives us the power to make it over, to wash it over, to become brand new, to leave all of that behind. And that's what we got to do. But a lot of us are dealing with coping mechanisms, leaning on other things because we don't want to deal with the trauma. And we got to deal with the trauma. Because what's happening is we spewing it. We spewing it, and it ain't helping us grow. Before I go, let's get some affirmations in, because I ain't mean to be that long, y'all. I ain't mean to be that long, but we need this. I need this. I need this. Because to, deal with life, it's hard. You don't want to blame nobody. You don't want to blame yourself. Just grateful that you're here. You're just grateful that you made it. So many times God could have took me out. Thank you, Lord. So many times God could have said, game over. You done. Depleted. And he still got me here. And I say, why, God? Why? Said you got work to do. Strap up them boots. Let's go. You slipping. You falling. Get yourself up. All right. If y'all with me, let me see some hearts. It's Winning Wednesdays up in here. Let's get this energy back up, y'all. Okay. Let me see some hearts in the comments. Okay. I see Nate the Great came up in the building. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? Alan, yes. Everybody's up in the building. Nikki, Renata. What's up with y'all? Let me see who over here on Instagram. Hey, Gordon, Enterprise Group. Hey, how you doing? I see more Gobo join. What's goody? What's goody? Okay. So normally we get right into the positive affirmations, but had a little bit on my chest because, I haven't seen y'all since I think Friday. You know what I'm saying? So I want to explain to y'all what's going on. During this fast, I'm going to have, and that's what you got to tell yourself. I'm going to have moments where I just need that quiet time with God. where I just need to hear nothing but God. And it's okay. A lot of us don't give ourselves enough grace to say, listen, I just need a break. I just need quiet time. That's it. I just need rest. Boy, I tell you, when God put me to rest, he tucked me in. He tucked me in. He said, "You've been up too long. Lay down. Lay down. You know how you do your kid. Lay down. Put a cover over you." And I was asleep. I was knocked out. Good rest. Good rest. But some people make us feel bad about sleeping. And I'm like, that's not normal. That's not normal. I'm up at 5 a.m. I should be in the bed by 9. I should be in the bed sleep by 9. I get up at 5 a.m. every morning. Could you imagine no rest? How could you think clear? How could you move clear? How could you grow? How could you strategize? You can't. You can't. Thank you, vendor here. Oh, I need some of that here from Indonesia. DM me. Yes, DM me. Okay, so my affirmation started off a little bit like this. I am strong. Okay, feel free to repeat after me. Feel free to repeat after me. I am strong. Now, you know, when we say our affirmations, we hold them shoulders back. We look ourselves. Usually you be looking at yourself in the mirror because you need to see who you talking to. If I'm not looking at myself, I could be envisioning my friend, my boyfriend, my husband. I could be, envisioning my kids, my mom. I could be envisioning anybody. I need you to envision you. That's who I need you to envision. Come on. So I am strong. I am an overcomer. I am a winner. Yes, you are. You winning. It's winning Wednesdays. Is it? Y'all still ain't. Y'all still ain't confirmed. Is it Wednesday, y'all? Okay. I am unique. Okay. God made me this way. Why I'm beating myself up how I look or how I act or how people see me. God made me this way. Don't offend his work. Don't nothing about me got to change. Okay. Nothing. All right. God made me this way. When he want me to change, he'll put it in my spirit to change, and then change will occur. All right. I am a strategist. I am a survivor. My drive is unmatched. My drive never gives up. Okay. Never gives up. You might slip, you might fall, but you get right back up. My strength comes from my pain and misunderstandings. People gonna offend you every day. People gonna hurt your feelings every day. You got to get that tough skin right. You got to get back tough. You got to get back strong. No matter what they say, it don't make or break you. Most of the time, the people that talk against you don't even know you. But you got some loved ones that don't even know you too, and they just label you. Oh, you just a alpha male, a alpha female. I keep saying male because that's what it make me feel like you calling me a man because I'm independent, because I'm taking care of my business, because I'm doing what I got to do for my kids. Why I'm an alpha male, alpha female. Y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm all woman. All right, all right. My journey has purpose. So we got to look at these obstacles, things that come in our way. That's God saying, flex your power. Flex your power. Go ahead. Show them how you're going to win. Show them how you're going to do it. My journey has purpose, ups and downs. When you up, it's up. When it's up, when it's up. When it's up, then it's up. But when you down, it's like, oh goodness. Why, God? Why? No. You're supposed to hurry up and complete that test so God can give you another assignment. Don't keep saying, why you giving this to me? He gave it to you because you the chosen one. He gave it to you because you his daughter, you his son, you a king, you a queen. What you mean why he gave it to you? You wouldn't imagine what these last few months been for me. You wouldn't imagine, because I get up here and I still show face and I still deal with my stuff behind closed doors. But if I told you, you, and everybody else would be in here boo-hooing if I tell y'all I got a sad story. Listen, I'm human. Okay, I'm human. I'm actually spiritual, having a human being experience, but that's another show. Okay, give yourself grace. My progress is endless. Okay, I'm gonna win every day. I'm gonna win every week. I'm gonna win every month. My progress is endless. You cannot win something that you did not go through. You cannot pass the test if you don't take the test. Okay, so stop trying to live in this little cookie cutter world and be you. God put you here for a reason. God put you here to be unique. God put you here to feed into other people. You got to let them know, listen, this is my testimony. I've been there too. And it's room on the other side. On the other side, look way better. That's why you going through the test. What I tell y'all, I do this so I could collapse decades into days for my people. I don't want y'all going 20 years down the line and you still got this stuff in the back you ain't deal with. Deal with that so that you can enjoy your children. Deal with that so you can enjoy your family. We spend so much time being mad at family. We spend so much time being mad at ourselves, mad at our past. Can't even move forward because you're just stuck on being mad. Listen, my journey, my progress is endless. I'm going to keep on winning. I'm going to keep on going. Why? Because I'm so blessed. It's big up time, y'all. Let me see some hearts up in there. You know it's time to big yourself up. You don't big yourself up. Who's going to big you up? You going to wait for somebody to say, oh, girl, you pretty. Girl, you smart. Girl, you got it going on. Girl, by the time they tell you that, you already know that about yourself. Listen, it's time to big yourself up. I am so blessed. Thank you, Lord. I am God protected. Okay? Go ahead. Say it with me. I am supported. Stop telling yourself people don't support you. I am loved. I am respected. Listen to this one. I am the chosen one. Okay? You are the chosen one. That's why God got you here. That's why God got you listening to this, because you need some refueling. You going through what I went through for the last couple of days. You need some refueling. You need some rejuvenation. But what I'm here to do is teach you how to do it yourself. I couldn't even get on here the last 2 days because I'm bleeding. I'm not going to bleed on my people. If I'm cut, I can't come up here and say, y'all get on up and da-da-da. No, I got to get myself right before I come back to my people. I'm not going to bleed on y'all. I'm here to tell you that you could do it. I'm here to tell you that you could make it. I'm here to tell you the world is yours. You are the chosen one. If you are the chosen one, let me see some ones in that comment. You God's people, let me see some ones in that comment. All right? I am the vibe. I am God's daughter. You could put son if it's you. All right? You got to remind yourself. Remind yourself of who made you. Remind yourself who your daddy is. Okay? Y'all out here calling people daddy and all this other stuff. Your daddy is God. All right? That's who your daddy is. And that's who I relied on when I was dealing with my dad abandoning me. Okay? What's goody, Steven, in the building? Let me get some hearts. Okay? That's what I had to rely on. God got me here for a reason. Now I could speak to women all over the world about domestic abuse. I could speak to women all over the world about being a single mother. I could speak all over the world about being down and out. I could speak to women and men all over the world about working in corporate America. I could speak to men and women all over the world about building wealth, about getting yourself out, about getting out of your head. There's so many tests that God done put me through. This is the reason. This is the reason why. He put you here so you can help. Your story is CPR to someone else's life. Your story is CPR to someone else's life. Your story gonna save somebody. We got to start healing. We got to start communicating. We got to start letting people know it's okay. It's okay. You human. Okay? I have the wisdom. I have the experience. Most of y'all up here is smarter than I don't know what. Stop doubting yourself. You got enough people beating you up. You going to join the club and beat yourself up too? Come on now. I have the wisdom. I have the experience. I have the tools. And I got God, okay? All right? I got God. Y'all got to practice these affirmations every day. And then it'll become habit. Once you get into that, oh yeah, I'm feeling me. I'm feeling myself, feeling myself, feeling myself. When you get into that mode, oh, can't nobody touch you. Even if you do slip a little bit and you have a little backtrack or whatever like that. Oh, okay, I slipped yesterday. Let me get myself back up. Let me get myself. I am the chosen one. I am the vibe. I am the one. Okay? Start bigging yourself up, because when you get into that vibe, it'll be easy for you to do your affirmations. All right. I am special. This one had me laughing, y'all, when I said this one. I am a soft woman. I'm going to stop right there real quick. I am a soft woman. But a lot of people see me as hard or, just in my own world. And they don't understand. All I'm trying to do is survive. This is what I know. I don't wait for people to come help me, because I got God. God tell me go over there. God said, go get 100 wigs and go ahead and flip that. God said, go get 100 pair of shoes and go ahead and flip that. God said, get your products, tell the people, get their body, get their temples back in order. That's what God tell me to do. I don't wait for nobody to help me. I don't wait for nobody to compliment me, to make me feel more than what I am. I am me. So in your eyes, if that doesn't make me a soft woman, too sad, so sad, too bad for you. Okay? That means you don't know me. You don't know me. That's it. But I have to remind myself, yeah, you a grinder. Yeah, you work hard. Yeah, you do for yourself and others. You're still a soft woman. You a lady. You still like nice things. You still like to look nice. You still like to, be nice and be kind and show love. You still a soft lady. So don't let people label you to things that you are not. Don't let people put labels on you. And that's what we do. And then we start to believe these labels. They lies. They lies. Move on. I am self-sufficient. I am a leader. I am impactful. Okay? I am impactful. Tell yourself, because you impacted somebody's life, whether it's your mother, your father, your kids, your spouse, your friends, anything. You impacted somebody's life. Okay? And you got to remind yourself of that and stay strong and stay diligent. God made me. God raised me. God loves me. God protects me. And God chose me. If y'all miss any of these affirmations, y'all press rewind and use them at any time, because I'm telling you, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. It shows you why you are here. It shows you what you are made of. It shows you how strong you are throughout any fight. Any fight you can get through. Any fight. I'm thankful. Y'all know I like to end with some gratitude, because you got to be grateful for every second that you hear. I am thankful. I am grateful. Listen to this one. It's Winning Wednesdays. I need y'all to know this one. I am at peace. No matter what happened to you, no matter what you're going through, be at peace. Because when you're not at peace, it's only going to cause chaos in your mind. We don't need that. We can't grow with chaos in our mind. So on this Wednesday, I want you to repeat to yourself, I am at peace. Get in your car, get in a quiet place, get in a bathroom stall if you have to, and remind yourself, although this is happening, it's happening for a reason, and I am at peace with it, okay? I am understanding. I am a winner. And this last one is for my mama who can't catch my lives on time. She said, I don't say this no more on Wednesdays. I am winning, okay? And make sure you say winning like that, like a jackpot. Ding! I am winning, because regardless of what you're going through, regardless of what you've been through, you are a winner. You are winning. You are a winner. You have to tell yourself, I have no option to lose. It's Winning Wednesdays, okay? You have no option to lose. The only option that is on the table is for you to win. It's for you to big yourself up at every time that you want to. Sit that mirror out, look at yourself and say, girl, that skin is glowing, girl. Look at them eyes, full of determination. Look at that spirit, full of drive. Look at you, strong. Tell it to yourself. It's Winning Wednesdays, y'all. I need y'all to know that you got the power. You got the upper hand in this. You and God. If you're struggling with anything today, get in that quiet time. Get in that quiet time. Figure out what's going on and deal with them traumas. Heal your heart, because you can't keep spewing on people. You ain't going to be able to keep no team next to you. You ain't going to be able to keep no spouse. You ain't going to be able to keep no relationship. Nothing going for you if you don't deal with that trauma. Because the only thing you're going to be able to do is spew it on other people. You are winning. You are a winner. You are gorgeous. You are smart. You're intelligent. And you are the chosen one. I need you to tell yourself this all day today. Don't let nobody take your joy. Don't let nobody take your pride, your journey. Tell them you ain't worth nothing. Listen, I am worthy, okay? I am blessed, highly favored. I am anointed and appointed, all right? You let them know today is my day, okay? It is Winning Wednesdays. I hope you guys feel very motivated today. You have the chance to win. Deal with those pains. Deal with those traumas. We're going to get through this, okay? It ain't no race. Ain't no time clock on you. Stop letting people tell you life is short. Life can be short. God has you on assignment. As long as you are staying tapped into that assignment, either your assignment is over or you done. Stop saying life is short, because the things that we are doing is what make life short. We're not taking care of our bodies. That makes life short. We stress it all day long. That makes life short. We negative to other people. That makes life short. Life is not short. It's what you're doing in life that makes it short. Do you want to live? How bad do you want to live? Because it's not what's happening in life, it's what you're doing in life. So turn that around. Make today a winning day and try it again tomorrow. This is a time where we sit and we reset, we refresh, and restart our day through positive affirmations. Anytime you're feeling kind of down, remind yourself who you are. Remind yourself that God got you. Remind yourself you cannot lose. All right. So y'all have a great day today. Thank you for tuning in with me today. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I like this little vibe that we got going on right here. So I'm probably going to continue it. I am on a fast for 21 days. So I can't promise that I'll be here every single day, but I'm going to show up as much as I can, because as this is helping you guys, this is helping me too. I needed to talk about my father. I needed to talk about that. Not so people could show me pity, but so people, just like Nikki said, I went through that too. We ain't got to dwell on it. It's got to deal with it. So every man out there is not like my father. Every man out there will not abandon his kids. I can't go with that notion. Speak about your traumas to somebody. Speak about the things that's hurting you. Because the more that you hold them in, the more it's shortening your life. All right. Y'all have a great day on purpose. We'll be back here on YouTube, y'all. So definitely subscribe, share, and comment, and turn your notifications on. Tomorrow we got a Boys Collab show. We are featuring Jaleesa. Y'all gonna love her. Y'all gonna love her. So please tune in. I'm gonna have the flyers up in a little while. That way you know exactly where to go. But tune in for another good conversation. That's what we do. We have growing conversations. Want to grow yourself? Want to grow your business? Want to grow your spirit? Get around like-minded people. Stop trying to fit yourself in places you don't fit. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Let me go run my errands. Tune in tomorrow about between 7 and 8 tomorrow, but I'll get the flyers out to y'all. It's Winning Wednesdays, y'all. You ain't got no choice but to win. Peace out. Bye, y'all. You too. Y'all showed out today. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Have a good day on purpose, okay? Black Phoenix, I am self-sufficient. Yes, I am, and will be self-sufficient all day long, okay? It's Winning Wednesdays. I holla at y'all.